It's country music's biggest week. The CMA Awards are Thursday night, and Easton Corbin has been kind enough to come in and sit down with us. Man, how you doing?
I'm good, buddy. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Listen, I saw you about a month and a half ago at the Opry.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely set the place on fire.
Well, thank you very much, man. In fact, we're playing Tuesday, November 20th.
Okay.
So, which will be a couple weeks from now. So,
what does that mean to you? Just
man,
with your type of music? I mean,
you know, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but, man, it's such a huge honor. You know, a lot of people ask me, you know, what is probably your most special moment or you know, and I always tell them, you know, the first time I ever got to play the Opry, and, you know, because I grew up, as you know, as I always tell folks, you know, I grew up with my grandparents a lot, and they helped raise me, and I grew up watching the Opry with them on Saturday nights, you know, and they'd never been to Nashville or anything like that, but, you know, grew up with that. You know, they're older, 86 and 85, so, you know, they grew up, that was their main form of entertainment, you know, when they were young, but to be able, they actually came and watched me for the first time there, and to be able to share that, you know, come full circle like that, man, that's probably one of the most special times, you know, in my career.
They got to come in here and see you?
Yeah, they came to the Opry. They got to come and see me, and that's the first time they'd ever been to the Opry, and to, you know, for me to be playing there for the first time, man, it was huge for me.
Did you get your love for music or the musical bug or the DNA or whatever? Did that come from family?
My grandparents. My grandpa, he was always a singer, and, of course, my dad's always loved music, and, you know, I've heard that I've had relatives further back, you know, fiddle players and things like that. So I feel like on my grandpa's side, I don't know, my mom might kick me for that. It's my dad's side. So.
Loving You is fun. Still climbing the charts, man. Huge record for you.
Man.
Tell us about this album.
Man, I tell you what, the whole record, it's called All Over the Road. And, you know, that pretty much sums up what my life's been like here, especially for the last 2 or 3 months, you know, promoting this thing. But it's got the song, you know, Loving You is Fun on it. Man, I'm just really, really proud of it. I think that we've done just as good or better than the first record. And, you know, your sophomore record, I think people are always really watching you even closer, especially if you've had a little success with the first one. And we were very blessed to do that and have that. So, man, I'm just very, very proud of it.
With a sports metaphor, a lot of times a quarterback will come out in their first season, their rookie year, they'll light it up, right. and then they talk about the sophomore slump.
You
haven't had that.
I've heard of that.
You haven't had that.
Well, like I said, man, we've been very blessed and fortunate, and you know, you know, a lot of people ask me what I did different, and I was like, well, I didn't do anything different because, you know, just do the same thing we did with the first record, and that's, you know, cut music that means, you know, something to me, and look for those same type of songs.
You have a dream drinking buddy?
A dream drinking buddy. I'd say my hero is Merle Haggard, and I've heard he's had a few drinks in his life, so that would be kind of cool. I'd like to just hear his stories, you know.
We read that somewhere, and I just thought I'd throw that out there and see where it went.
Yeah.
So, Merle, huge
man.
Influence for you?
Oh, he's one of my heroes, you know. But, of course, you know, I love, you know, it's kind of ask, a lot of people ask, you know, who's your favorite, you know, artist? And I was like, man, that's not a fair question, man, because there's so many great ones out there as far as, you know, George and Keith Whitley and all those guys. You looking forward to seeing anybody this year on the CMA Awards show? Man, somebody else asked me that, and I was like, you know, honestly, I don't even know who's performing on it. So,
you're here to take in the show.
Man, I'm here to have a good time.
Thanks for hanging out with us, Easton.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, Jeff Lyon hanging out downtown Nashville, CMA Awards week, country music's biggest week. We wish you were here, don't we, Easton?
Hey, come on.